Hello, everyone. This will be a tutorial on how to register for voting in the state of Kansas in 2020. I was inspired to create this tutorial in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic and by the students that I had that had the desire to vote this year in the presidential election. This video will more than likely only be useful to juniors and seniors that will be 18 by November 3rd, 2020, which is the date of the presidential election this year. However, if you won't be, it'll be good to know for the next election cycle. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description for this website. This is where you go to register to vote within the state of Kansas, kdor.ks.gov. Before you begin, you'll need a driver's license or another form of valid photo identification, like a military ID or a tribal ID. Kansas is one of 7 states that strictly requires a photo ID to vote. If you don't have this, you can click a link here on the page for a paper form and to see if you are still eligible to vote. Also noted here, every time you change your name, your address, or your party affiliation, you will need to re-register to vote. All right, so now that we have gotten everything that we need, we've got our driver's license or other ID, we'll just go ahead and hit continue. And we will be brought to the verify your voting eligibility. So are you a citizen of the United States of America? Yes. Will you be 18 years of age on or before Election Day? Yes. Are you a resident of Kansas? Yes. And have I ever been convicted of a felony? I have never been convicted of a felony, so here we go. So to vote within the state of Kansas at any election, you're going to have to meet these criteria. So we'll go ahead and hit continue. Which brings us to step 2. So I'm sure you all have filled something like this out before. You see the little asterisk out here to the side. That's the required information. And it has to, your name has to be the same as it appears on your ID. So your first name and last name is all you need. You need your date of birth. And then the number, the ID number on these, okay? All right, now we're on to step 3. Just like the previous step, we're going to insert all the information here. Just remember that everything with an asterisk is going to be required. So the first part of your personal information is going to be your address. So your street address, city, state, zip code, and it'll also include your county. If you're in the Wichita area, your county is going to be the Sedgwick County. Mailing address, you only need to put that in here if your mailing address is different from your street address. More than likely, they're going to be the same, so you'll only have to fill that out once. And then previous voting address, you don't need to do this either. This is your first time registering to vote, more than likely, so you're just going to ignore this for now. Now, if you do move, you'll have to re-register and put in your new address. And then you can also put in your phone number if you'd like to get alerts. You're also going to want to put in your party affiliation, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, or not affiliated with the party, and then your gender. Okay, and so this is step 4. It's currently scrolled down and zoomed in because I did put in some of my own personal information. Just don't want that getting out. But everything above the cutoff here is just information from the previous 3 tasks that we had entered. So just be sure to verify that all the information is correct. And once you have verified everything, you will be asked to sign this here agreement that just says that you verified everything and everything's correct to the best of your knowledge. So you're not trying to commit any fraud. You'll just check the box here and then you'll enter your signature. Just type your name in. And when you have done that, you just click here to submit your voter registration, or for whatever reason you don't feel like it at the moment, cancel the voter registration. And once you have done all of that, you'll either be all set or it'll notify you that something will need to be edited. Afterwards, you should be contacted where your polling office is. It will be based on your street address. So on Election Day, which is Tuesday, November 3rd, you'll want to head to your polling location and cast your vote. With the current status of the COVID-19 quarantine, you may want to look into applying for a mail-in or absentee ballot, just in case you can't make it to your polling office. I sure hope this has been beneficial to you in some way. You remember that your voice matters and get out there and vote. Thank you very much.